Guardian Sport Deputy Editor Ed Aarons joined us in May to discuss the launch of his new book, Made in Africa, as well as detailing the various pathways certain Premier League players had forged out of the continent. Ed explains how the role of academies such as Génération Foot and Diamba are enormous in places like Senegal.
It's an interesting question. I think that the Sadio Mane story sort of explains this quite well. In fact, he was only at Génération Foot for about 6 months in total, I think. And this just shows you how extraordinary a player he is, the talent that he had. He came from from playing in his local league to Génération Foot and then to France within 6 months, 7 months. So I think that's quite a rare process, though. Normally, they spend 2 or 3 years at Génération Foot, and the good thing about them is that they also their first team, they play in the first division now in the top flight in Senegal. They won the league. I think they won the. They were denied winning the double by Diambars in the cup final. I can't remember exactly what happened, but and the oldest player in these teams is 18, I think. So it's really it's absolutely extraordinary. And then they're playing against adults from the rest of the country and winning the title and winning the cup. So it's really a really good place for them to learn. And I think clubs in Europe are all watching them. And obviously Mets have an advantage at the moment with Génération Foot, but I think a lot is done on the they try and guess in a way. I suppose it is what the character of the player is going to be like as well, because as you mentioned before, it is a massive thing for young men like this, kids really, to be moving not only to a different country but a different continent with different weather and different customs and things like that. So I think it's still quite a big risk for clubs to take a player straight from Africa, but the rewards are obvious because of the talent that is